Hi all, welcome to another Let's Play of EU4. We're playing Hindustan. We're uniting the subcontinent at this point, in a way that I wasn't really planning on it, but hey, whatever works. Let's see here. We're at peace. Everything's going well. I, I really am sort of confused by it. I'm used to the panic of Poland and worried about everyone attacking me, but at this point we are the power in the area. I got some cookies in between the last episode and this one from my fiance, and the chat wants a cookie, which they can't have because they only have two, and I can't share them with everyone. And you can't, bring a cookie and not share it with everyone. Also brought beer, so this will be a little bit more of an exciting episode, at least in that regard. Let's see here. Maybe time to start the marketplaces again. We need to continue ramping up our trade power. The Jib, welcome. Would I mind? Thank you to Jib. I very much appreciate it. I'll work on it. Not something I'm not going to actually do, but, welcome to your opinion. Alright, let's see here. Still just the trade idea that we can do, and I'm really prefer to hold on to those points for the moment. Diplotech costs for the 5 years, we're not going to... Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Well, I mean, in some ways, I will never say I'm the best at this game. So, it's not like he's completely out of the question of being wrong, but I'm not going to uninstall it. Are you kidding me? I enjoy it too much. It's too much fun. I keep on thinking about it. Well, the Jib, please, go ahead and stream. People will watch you. You'll show us how good you are. Or you could explain what I'm doing wrong, and then I'd learn something. So, that's how you go. Sorry to YouTube. Got to deal with people who are in the chat, as always. I am not currently collecting trade from Kashmir. I didn't have anyone in the Kashmiri node until very recently, as you can see. Yeah, I watched Shen a lot, Jimbo. It was actually Shen and Quill and Arumba, and I guess a little bit of Mathis were the ones that got me into this, and then, Northern Lion and one of those multiplayer ones. So, I enjoy too much watching those guys, and it's like, you know what? I can stream, someone will get amusement from it, and if they don't, well, they don't have to watch. I am transferring power from Malacca. Thank you. I'm actually transferring from Bengal to Ceylon, but, Let's see here. Where are we? Still build 5 more. I'm debating about doing that. I don't really need to at the moment. Let's recall both our diplomats and then get that going. Do you? I don't know if you do. 3 days. 2, 1, 0. Thank you. Let's see. Diplomacy. Annex vassal. Bengal. Annex vassal. So get those going. We'll lose points, obviously. But yeah, I'd rather get it done now. I have. I don't often need the need anymore, thank you. Bengal. It's an interesting argument. I have a lot. Okay, let's see what I'm perfectly willing to try that out. Let's switch him to collect. So there's advice coming from the chat for those on YouTube to, instead of transferring there, to collect from here. And since Ceylon actually goes out, looks like it's raised it by a little bit, so we'll continue with that for now. Not too much, but enough that it's worth it. So I appreciate the advice from the chat. Yeah, it looks like it was 2 or 1.5 or so. Not bad. Let's see here. It's still going on. You can actually start... Some of these conversions are actually faster now. A little bit. Yeah, no, those are worrisome. I do sort of want to convert just for the hell of it. I know there's no reason to, but it's fun. Where are my marketplaces? Okay, that seems like a valid reason there. I actually will readily admit, and if you watch previous videos in the series, that I don't know the trade system that well. It's just one of those things. I haven't really played with the trade system. I've played military games, sort of your Russian, let's expand like mad. I've played a very screwed up, readily admitted, Poland game, although it's going to end well, so that's alright. And then a bunch of other ones that I haven't, streamed. I've just played myself. So I've never managed to learn the trade system in a way that I would like to. One of the points of this game is actually to learn it better. So I very much appreciate advice coming from folks in the chat or on YouTube, if you have it. It's better, it's easier for me to learn. Excuse me. Typically when Shen's on, by the way, I never get viewers because everyone's in Shen's channel, as they should be. He is very good. So I've thought about that westernizing plan, the Jib. It's an interesting one. I haven't really felt the need to with Ming, but certainly it's something we could do. And I would appreciate the tech bonuses. I haven't yet had the opportunity to westernize, so when it comes up, I will. Thank you, Dragon. I very much appreciate it. If I can find you there, I'll also thank you there. Right now we're doing this and the Poland Cannon Space achievement run. And they're popping up every other day on YouTube. And then there's some random Let's Plays for, Let's Tries for games that I'm intrigued by. Typically they're more sort of your rogue-like or platformer that I happen to enjoy. What am I doing here? But yeah, I appreciate it. I don't know. Let's see here. The capital of the trade node, I think, is what he means in there, by the way, if you're looking at the chat. So, capital down here. There we go. Capital is Ceylon. They're the important center of the trade. And Bhutan is a core province. Alright. So what are we going to do with Bhutan? I guess we convert it? Seems like a valid thing. Hit the right button. 38 isn't that terrible. We'll get that going. getting closer to our 2 annexations, and I may sort of tempted to let this episode run until those happen. Now we want to figure out if we want more buildings. There's certainly I could start pushing up in the training fields over in this area and try to have a few provinces with the higher level buildings once I got to it. That might be what I want. So we have lost the Tamil accepted culture, which was sort of to be expected. Let's see here. I will say that what Jimbo's saying there is something that is, I would also think, is a natural way to think about it. Which I think is one of the confusing parts of trade, is that a lot of the things that I think of naturally, for me at least, don't match up to what you're actually doing on the map. So it's something that is hard to do. I don't need earthen ramparts anywhere. So more people can transfer away from Ceylon here. Although Sind, yeah, Oman right here pulling away. And Sind's pulling away over here, although Sind is just going to die to me at some point here. Could I just take them out now? Do they have allies? They don't have allies, so we can absorb Sind at basically any time. I just want to do that now. There's no point that I can think of for just not going after them at this moment. It's going to hurt my aggressive expansion, but that's fine. Do I have claims on both of them again? Well, that's annoying. Can I make a claim on that? No, no diplomats. Whoops. Yeah, we'll hold off for now. I do want to make a better training field area over here. Let's see here. It's going to be these provinces. Maybe it should be down here. Hold on a sec. Let's see here. Manpower increase, local manpower modifier. Yeah, we want it in the places that are already high. So there's some 208s. Let's put that chain here. 2, 3. That'll work. Apparently, Djib, you don't like anyone. Harsh with everyone here, come on. Who's your best streamer, then? Who would you rather watch? And we just lost our claim against Sind. Well, once we annex, then, we'll delay for the annexation. And very modest. For YouTubers, my chat is the most modest chat you'll see ever. Yeah, I want to forge claims on Timurids, but that's not going to happen at the moment. I need more diplomats. Maybe we save up for the embassy now. We're making enough money. Save up for the embassy. That'll give us some more options to play with. Look at that, losing money for no reason. Sad. What else can we see? Not much down here. I did think about colonizing as my next piece. Suggested in the chat. It is very tempting. Hejaz, Iraq is still there. Hassa is still there. Excuse me. We're starting to see a little bit up here. The Cossacks are still around. I really can't see a lot of the world yet, which is fine. I do love that Champa still exists. I sort of just want to go and take them because I find the name really funny. That's just me. How big is Ming's army? I haven't checked that in a while. $69. I think that's one of the coolest parts about this Jimbo is that a lot of it feels weird at the start because you're like, wait, why is that what happened? But if you do the research, or at least read a little bit, you learn a lot more. Which I find nice, which is sort of, the India-Hindustan question is one of those. Where you really can learn a lot. And that's pretty cool. Where do we want to put constables? That'll be the biggest effect. I was supposed to be saving up money, wasn't I? Can I build the embassy now? I find it so hard to save money, I just want to build every building I can. Which is not necessarily the best option. I can build farm estates. So really what we're saying is that I should just wait. Okay. Take over Tyrone. That would be quite an aggressive play here. Take over Tyrone. Also, I feel like I'm losing Diplo power from the annexation. I was like, where did all my Diplo points go? One thing we clearly need to do if we haven't done it already. I cannot change my national focus for another 15 years. And I don't have one set. That's annoying. Because really what we need are more Diplo points. We are way behind. Do we have any better morale of armies? Is probably better. Or annexation. Annexation is slowing down because we're out of points. An additional 2.0 ducats a month. I don't actually believe that, but okay. We're going to take the morale of armies. That's better. Yeah, it's not going to cost us more per month. It costs us exactly the same per month. Tax modifier is just good. I like the gold province in the mountains in Austria. That's my favorite province. Unless your name is Tyrone, then I can understand liking Tyrone, the province. What do we got? This... Move you down here since I'm taking attrition for no obvious reason. That would be fun. Pushing Hindustan all the way north. So certainly I do want to go after the Timurids. That is part of the plan, is to take the Timurids. And that gets me closer. I'm not sure how far west we're going to go, because we also have all this that we can gobble up pretty easily. Maybe doing both at once might help. And as we know, our coalition is scary. Not really. Coalition's not worrisome at all. That's annoying. Discovery spread. We just discovered a whole ton of stuff. What do we got? Sea of Japan, and things like that. Oh, most of Ming. We discovered most of Ming is what just happened. And the Oryat. And we can see Korea. Japan is not quite unified. Interesting. Okay. Well, that was my timer, so I'm going to call it into this video. Thank you guys for watching. Appreciate any comments, questions, concerns, or otherwise you have. And have a good night.